Hi, Libra Nation. Okay, Libra, these are going to be your channeled messages for mid-November. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not a personal private reading meant for just one person, so it's certainly not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Take the message if you feel like it applies to you in some way. It could apply to certain parts of your life or none. If it doesn't, just check back next week and see if I hit it for you then. But I do hope you stick around. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Libra. This channel is just for Libra and Sagittarius. I do readings for all 12 zodiac signs. I've been reading tarot for 30 years, and I really like reading tarot on YouTube, so stick around. I love doing this for you. Subscribe and hit the bell. Link to my website is down in the description below. I might do an extended reading, but I don't think so. I don't think we need one. By the way, you guys, I've gotten some really adorable messages from some of you over the last couple of days wondering where I've been. You guys have been really sweet and not pushy. I really appreciate your patience. Basically since Diwali, like my life has been crazy. The last couple of weeks have been crazy and work has been very crazy for me. I'm a trauma-informed life coach. My clients take up a lot of my time and attention. That's the way I like it. This is a secondary business for me, so I'm sorry that I haven't been able to get to you guys until this week. But I am here for you now. All right, let's get into it. I felt something coming on when I first started to get into your energy. I saw the 6th house, and it's been sort of like an ongoing struggle. Continue to notice like work-life balance. Libra, stay focused on health, stay focused on like the ergonomics of your daily living, your daily routine. I can sense that you guys are trying to create really good balance between like work, home life, your personal hobbies. I'm sensing that you're kind of getting somewhere with that. Lists, goals, schedules are your friend still. I heard someone say, I don't like lists and schedules, and neither do I, but you know, being a responsible adult is a thing. I'm hearing you guys have strong convictions about your own priorities right now, but you want to honor duty and responsibility. So it's like creating balance, but also making time for yourself. Yeah, I heard that a lot, and they're saying yes, they wanted me to say that. Major themes right now for the middle of the month. Out of the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle deck, which seems to be a favorite. Someone said, can you please use this deck today? Your wish is my command. What came out for you guys was individuality, but belonging flipped itself into the reverse. Your big catalyst or challenge is the Warrior, which also flips itself into the reverse. Some of you, if you have Aries or Scorpio in your chart, the struggle is real right now. If you're dealing with a person ruled by Mars, they might be making you feel like you're not allowed to sit at their table. There is a major theme in the middle of the month of the archetype of Zoe, who represents individuality and our unique nature. Individuation, self-empowerment, the idiosyncratic things that make you you and stand out as yourself. That's very much in focus for you, but you may not feel like you really belong. This is the house of the night, and it's about belonging. So you may feel unwelcomed right now in some environments, or some of you feel as though you need to leave. This might be like literally where you live, where you work. It could speak to your family of origin and your story of origin. You might feel like you need to stand in your own energy and in your own individuation and power rather than follow the herd just to belong. Sticking up for yourself and being true to the real you may make you feel like you're a little kicked out of the Garden of Eden, but some of you don't care about that if it means you get to be yourself. The challenge or the struggle for you is like the warrior energy. I actually have a lot of warrior energy. I have a lot of Mars and Scorpio and Aries in my chart. The struggle is definitely real for me. I usually get myself kicked out of the Garden of Eden quite often. I don't make a really good first impression. Of course, I have autism and I have Mars in the first house, so you know, it's a thing. But when I saw this card combination, I was like, is this for me? And I'm like, no, wait, it's not for me. This is like a general life theme for me. It's like, I think the weekly theme for Libra in general right now, it's like, it's almost like, do you have it in you, or do you even want to be bothered with standing up for yourself just so you can fit in and belong? It's like some of you do need to stand up for yourself so that you can feel more of a sense of belonging. You don't have to give up your individual nature for that, but others of you are like, no thanks, Carrie Lee, we're not interested. That's me. I'm Carrie Lee, by the way. Nope, we're not fighting for this. So it's like you feel like you don't want to fight for something right now. Me neither, you guys. It's like not worth it. But it's like that is a theme of the week right now. Also, you guys are really interested in something new. You've gotten some great new idea. You've had a spiritual awakening. It's a great idea. Because you have spiritual awakening in the Ace of Wands, and it looks like it's about career or life path. You know, you have growing to do. You feel a spark mid-month, so I feel like you will have a muse or a spark of inspiration, a really great new idea. Something's going to sound really good to you, feel really good to you. You need to follow the magical stream and just go with the flow. Let life tell you what it wants from you. Let life show you the direction to go in. If you go with the flow, think like a Sagittarius. They just float along. Let life point you in the direction that you're supposed to be going. Respond to the environment, to others around you. You're undergoing some kind of a change and a metamorphosis right now, and it's very powerful for you. I predict massive, sudden changes, and it's like the beginning of a transformation. I think it's been like part of an ongoing transformation, but I feel like you guys have a really good idea, and it will lead you to where you want to go. It's leading you to change, this metamorphosis, and it's kind of a big deal. You're realizing it's about, I'm hearing that some of you are realizing it's about an area of your life that you didn't think it was about. Like if you thought it was about your love life, it was actually about your health or career or vice versa, something like that. Yeah, really great new ideas. After completion, you need to pay attention to detail this week. Endurance is a challenge. I'm hearing something in particular off of gate 63 and gate 62. First of all, you have a lot of information pouring in right now. Just let it flow in. I'm hearing finish your work first and then go back afterwards and do like your proofreading, your cleaning up. I'm hearing just get it out of you and then clean it all up and make it look good afterwards. I saw something about work, like I saw someone typing and like constantly going back and rewriting their work, or like this may be difficult for you to do, especially if you have Virgo in a close planet, but like if you are a content creator or you're a journalist or you write, and we write a lot for work, like just get it all out and then go back and proofread your work and fix stuff after you've finished, because you're slowing down your own creative processes by constantly stopping yourself and then going back and fixing something. Like do it all and then go back and fix everything. Oh, I'm hearing someone say like, piss off, I hate that. Well, you can hate it. Spirit's just saying you'll be more productive if you do that. Pay attention to the details right now. Something is finished for you. Some of you need to give up a ghost. I just heard several of them. Okay. So give up several ghosts. Okay. I do see a little bit of evidence of that. I think some of you have maybe are testing a person, or maybe they're testing you a little bit. Animal oracles for mid-month are the Phoenix and the Owl. The owl is your bird, so I was happy to see that. Out of the ashes, the Phoenix will rise. If you've gone through something difficult, you are in a time of ascension at this time. You are the Phoenix rising, and rising in power. Wise seeing is wise action. Make smart choices. Don't deny the truth. As you overcome your obstacles and your challenges, you're wising up and you're trying to make smarter choices. But your problem is You're a little attention seeking too. Or rather, it's someone else around you being attention seeking. Keep in mind with these oracle messages and these themes, you guys, if you yourself aren't experiencing them, these could just be themes around you that you notice online, on the radio, on the TV, in the environment around you. These are just general themes. You yourself might not be experiencing them. Could be someone close to you. So this message might help you in that regards. But this is, I'm getting over something. I'm getting better, faster, stronger, smarter every day. But a catalyst or a challenge is you're anticipating hearing something. And the more and more you don't hear from that person or that employer or that, you're waiting to hear back. You're waiting to hear something. And the more and more you're not hearing what you want to hear, the more pouty you're getting about it. So some of you aren't quite feeling as special as you would like to feel. You may feel very disenchanted with something or someone. You may realize that someone doesn't see your value or your worth. But the zebra in reverse, worst case scenario, is a little pouty and a little attention seeking. This may be a time of humility where you realize you weren't as special to somebody as you thought you were. You may also be dealing with a person who's very pouty, immature, and attention-seeking in general. And you're like, yeah, I see that mofo a mile away. So yeah, those are themes. But within you personally, Libra, if you're really over something, then stop listening. And stop giving a shit who is and isn't paying attention to you. Because I feel like some of you are trying to get someone's attention and they're not listening. So stop messaging them. They're going to continue to disappoint you and make you feel like you're not important to them. It could also be in the reverse though as well. I'm hearing that some of you do have a person around you who just has had some little win or a little victory. They want to talk to you about it, but if you don't show much interest or you don't reciprocate, it's going to bum them out. If it's a person that you care about, in particular, one of your children, they want you to reflect what they're doing back to them, let them know that you care. Because you could be dealing with a young person here that does legitimately need some of your time and attention. Sometimes the magician can be a young person. Yeah, so those are your oracle messages. But let's get into what the tarot has to say. I did ask Spirit to show me the energy coming towards Libra, but keep an open mind. This could all be your energy. So the overall energy of the reading and the person coming towards you is the Magician. The way someone's feeling is the Page of Cups. But I think this is how you feel about them, because this Page of Cups is pointed towards this Magician here working with his hands. You're being seen as the Empress. Of course you are. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Seven of Swords, though, and the final outcome is the Hermit. Virgo energy here, Aries and Gemini energy here, Libra, Taurus here, Scorpio here as well. This is kind of irritating. Something is ending and changing, trying to be strong. And there is another Magician here, and I think it's attached to you. You've got your own manifestation going. So with the Magician here, we've got someone that's doing something with their hands. Clarifying this is the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Some of you need to hear this message. What you do right now, you might not have been doing it for very long, but you have a natural aptitude for it. They're not paying you enough. You need to let this go and recognize the fact that like this has been beneath you and you're better than this. Like if they're not going to give you a raise or something like that, say, F this, I'm out of here. Like leave the past behind and kind of go for it. I'm also hearing like act like you've already won the battle, act like you've already succeeded, and fake it till you make it, kind of is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing that you have someone around you who is like holding back, walking away, and sort of maybe ignoring you, acting like they're better than you to a degree. And the emotions between the two of you is the Page of Cups, but immediately I notice the Page of Cups is towards the Magician, and here you are. So you may be reaching out to them, but it's possible that this person may reach out to you as well. With this Page of Cups here, it's a little emotional interest, a little emotional vulnerability. It could possibly be an apology if somebody owes you one. Like, hey, open up to me. Clarifying, this is the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Passive aggressive as ever, eh, Libra? Sorry, I'm a Libra too, and it's one of our really ridiculous shadow traits. Although it does come in handy. We can be very non-confrontational, which is good. But this looks like a little, hey, will you come over and fix my sink? Or something like that. Did you get my message? Can I show you something? Now, if this is towards you, this person doesn't want to come off too intense, too serious. They're being a little slick. You might not really be sure exactly what it is they're trying to tell you or what they want. Yeah, they might not be communicating very directly. If you're the one sending the messages mid-month, there's indirect communication to a degree. And someone might be hiding their agenda to a degree. You may have reached out. I get the sense that you reached out to someone to help you with something because you're being seen as the Magician. Now, not the Magician, the Empress. Now, she's sitting pretty. That's Venus right there. And if you're ruled by Venus, sometimes you like to work hard, but mostly you want to get a person to do something for you. And that doesn't, I'm not saying Libra's lazy. Although I have a saying about Libra, we're the lazy, hardworking person or we're the hardworking, lazy person. Venus doesn't always want to get her hands dirty, but she will get her hands dirty for the right reasons, especially if she gets to plant something in the dirt and watch it grow. So you're being seen as the Empress, but clarifying this is the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, the first message I heard was, someone may think you want them to do something for them. They may think you're being lazy, but I think that's not the case. It's more, one of you needs to give the other one a little bit of a break. Someone is overwhelmed, overworked, they're kind of tired, they have regrets, they want things to go better. I kind of feel like this is a person that you've been trying to make something happen with, romantically, for business, friendship, God only knows what. It could be anything. You've been trying to make something work, but it keeps being like hit or miss. Spirit is saying neither one of you are really that interested in each other anyways. You may have just bruised each other's egos, but underneath, you don't really care about them and they don't really care about you necessarily. I'm also hearing, watch out for an ex-coworker, like sending you messages or talking and stuff like that. They have a hidden agenda. Ignore it. Yeah, so it's like someone's trying to get the other person's attention without being too terribly obvious. But here's what you need to know or your advice. The Seven of Swords. Someone's being a little sneaky. He looks rather pleased with himself. Clarifying, this is the Tower, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, if you reached out to someone to like sort of test the waters with them, you need to know, for some of you, this is like an ex that you're still in contact with. You need to know that they've moved on. They're happy to be single and they are moving on towards something else, which could be a Scorpio, but not necessarily a Scorpio. I just say Scorpio because the Tower is here. So don't bark up the wrong tree. because they've already moved on to something else. I'm also hearing, Libra, your advice is keep your stuff to yourself. You have to navigate life carefully right now. Some of you have something that's made you instantaneously happy, and it involves opening your heart chakra, which could be creativity, but it could also be a new relationship and love. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone else. Just go do what you're going to do. But if you've been trying to connect with a person, spend time with them, work with them, something like that, they're not interested really, but they might be hiding it from you. I'm also hearing that some of you have a person that's really trying to make you feel guilty about something. It's not going to work. But then the final outcome is the Hermit. Clarifying this is the Page of Cups, the Star, and the Two of Swords. It's like you may have more than one person right now trying to connect with you or reconnect with you, and it's going to be up to you to decide, okay, who do I want to talk to? What do I want to start? What do I want to stop? Can things get better? Definitely search your soul right now. If there's a Virgo or an Aquarius around, they maybe want to talk to you again. Maybe you want to talk to them again. If they want to talk to you again, Crosswatcher Libra saying no. Libra, if you're trying to connect with someone again, that person's saying no because they're off doing something else. I also get the sense that like maybe someone wants to do their own thing, but they don't entirely want to lose you. This is kind of ticking you off. And something is like slowly changing here. Here's what the person in your energy wants to say to you. Networking, open to all possibilities, and I'm letting you go. Yeah, you need to know that someone's letting you go. So let them go as well, because this person has been putting on a demonstration for maybe more than just you. I mean, this guy's on a stage. He's not hiding in a corner. They may reach out to you to get some validation, attention, something like that from you. They don't really care about your opinion as much as you may think they do. They're just going to go off and do what they want. So they're letting you go. They're open to a lot of possibilities and a lot of networking. So they're spreading themselves really thin. A lot of reversals, a lot of cards flipped into the reverse for this person. They see themselves as the Six of Cups in reverse. So they might have been lingering in the past for quite some time. They're getting over the past. They're not as nostalgic. There could be a bridge burned between the two of you. It didn't need to be burned, but it maybe it just was. This person's trying to let go of their past. They might even be trying to let go of a past with you. The way they feel about you and about life in general is like, meh. Like she could have drank that martini, but she just climbed in there. She's just sitting in there, not sure about life. And their action is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. If they're a water sign, they're being immature. They might have been hung up on a water sign for a while. But the Knight of Cups in reverse as an action is, oh, someone is being a little disillusioned. Things aren't playing out quite the way they want. This person is trying to let go of immaturity to a degree, but I don't think they entirely know how to. They have immature and unrealistic expectations sometimes. Also, if they're usually a person that's very flowery with words and romantic about life, they're not romanticizing life right now. The honeymoon is over for them. I clarified the Knight of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse. They're not going to bring something back into balance. The Page of Wands in reverse. They've kind of lost their interest in life right now, and they've maybe kind of lost interest in you. And then the Two of Wands in reverse. So if there was something that was supposed to be like happening between you and another person, it's not happening. And this is harsh to hear, but they've lost interest. But it's not just in you, it's in a lot of things. The Two of Wands in reverse is, I got to get back in touch with my goals. The Page of Wands in reverse is, I'm not interested in like looking for fun things right now, or maybe they're just not interested in you. They're searching their soul more so than looking outwardly. Something isn't brought into balance or fair with them. So if something didn't work out with you guys, you know the truth about that situation. Stop listening and waiting to hear from them, because they're not going to give you the attention you want. But this could easily be this person, like them realizing, wow, Libra isn't really going to cave. I'm hearing, oh my God, I just heard something. Made my ears start to ring. I'm hearing Libra won't cave into me and give me what I want. Oh, they may be a little pouty too. That's why they're open to so many possibilities. You may have an attention-seeking person, like just your attention might not be enough. And I think that some of you have had some kind of a breakthrough idea that you want to pursue. You're just not sure if it's the right time. Spirit is saying it's the right time, babe. I was like, I think they want to do something new. They have a great idea, I think. Libra has a breakthrough idea, but you're not sure. Judgment came out, so it's like, no, it's a sign from God. You're having a spiritual awakening that's leading you in a new direction, and you happen to be focused on career. You recognize that you have more growing to do. I think you miss a person, but they're not interested. Okay, missing someone, they're not interested. Let go of who's disinterested, and rather than like, if someone's trying to get up with you and you don't really want to talk to them, then make that clear. But someone looks like worn down, tired, like they've got a lot going on. But you are over here going through something epic. You have the Tower and Judgment. Those are both cards of Scorpio. They're kind of massive and intense, because you see yourself as Judgment. I love what the card says, awakening. You're having an awakening of some kind. You're at a crossroads. You're having this awakening. The way you're feeling is the Knight of Wands. You're feeling rebellious, filled with passion and excited, and your action is the Tower. I'm really curious to know what some of you guys are going to be doing mid-month. That's pretty big action, like your actions, the Tower. You're having like massive breakthroughs, sudden insights that change everything for you. When I clarified the Tower, I got very excited. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Tower with the Eight of Wands got me really excited. Holy shit, you guys have this brilliant new idea, and you're on fire. If you have sacral authority, you're probably really excited right now. I'm also hearing people like their root chakra center is really, really pumping right now. Like you're very driven towards something exciting new growth opportunity. And you could be worried about it, but you're really trying hard not to be. Nine of Swords in reverse. You could have a lot of competition with this. You're avoiding that. You're avoiding it. It's like, look, I feel like you guys are saying, I'm just going to start fresh. I have the energy for it. I have a great new idea. I think you're the magician as well. Yeah, it's like you guys are coming out of a hermit mode. Wow. Some of you were really closed off, the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Like you were like, nope, I need time to myself. I need everybody to leave me the hell alone. I feel like that's waning for you. And you're like, you know what? I have this really cool idea and it's hitting me like a ton of bricks and nobody's going to do it for me. I've got to do it myself. Like leaning into personal power. Yeah, leaning into personal power. You may turn down people that like a month ago, they were the only people you wanted to talk to, but you don't want to now because you're like, all right, well, if you're letting me go and you're open to all possibilities and I'm not your only choice, because someone networking means like something, you're not their only choice, then you're like, that's fine. I'm totally awake to that. I'll just go in a new direction and I'm really focused on career. Some of you have this really great new career or life path idea. I'm also hearing that some of you are recognizing that like you've needed to work harder for something, you've needed to be more realistic. And once you are more realistic, you will come into more of an alignment with a dream for yourself. You will have to fight for it. You will have to work for it. But there is like weird stuff with people in the environment. Yeah, look at this. Oh my. I should say, some of you are like looking for a new job and like you have this new opportunity, a new idea. Because look at all these shenanigans with all these people in the environment. And this guy in the Nine of Wands is like, ugh, I know, it's like peopling doesn't seem very fun. Meanwhile, it's like, maybe I need to get the hell out of here. Like, maybe I need to go. Some of you, this is about work. Like, I need to get a new job or I need to go somewhere else. Like, I don't even know. I'm also hearing those of you that never play the lottery, play the big lotto this week. You'll, I don't know why they're just telling me that randomly. Play the lottery. If you're somewhere where like it's loud and noisy and everyone's driving you insane, looks like it might be a gas station or like Circle K or something like that. That's the place. It won't feel good there, but they've got the winning numbers. Weird. Okay, I've never gotten a message about the lottery before. That's a new one. All right, Libra. So that is your week this week. Like, rise above nonsense and see things clearly, make smart choices, let go of people that aren't really paying attention to you, noticing how important you are. Let pouty, attention-seeking people just fall by the wayside. Keep your ears pricked up for good news, okay? Something is over. You have to be strong. You have to keep going. You have to pay attention to the details. You have to be productive and then button things up afterwards. You are changing. It's very, very important to stick up for who you are as a person. That may make you feel like you're the odd man out this week, but you do stand for sovereignty. So stand with Zoe. Yes. All right, Libra, that's your message for mid-month. Sorry it's a few days late. Thanks for the reminders, you guys. I hope it resonated and I hope it helped. Link to my website's down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra Nation. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.